Hello students, welcome to my class. Today we will study profit, loss and discount. This chapter is very interesting and simple also. You have done a little bit last year, but to begin with, I have written down all the possible formulas that you will need to solve the exercise here. Please learn them properly because it is very important that you write the correct formula and substitute correctly and then solve and write the answer or calculate it correctly. So to begin with, I will help you in how to remember the formulas a little. And I have solved some of the questions which I have taken down from your syllabus, and to repeat myself, I am sticking to your syllabus. So please watch my video properly. I am pretty sure you will understand the question, you will understand the chapter, and there will be no difficulty in solving the exercise. And watch the video very nicely, then solve all the questions, all the numericals, all the problems given in the text, because the more you solve, you will increase your own calculating power and improve the reasoning ability also. So I always suggest in solving all, including the solved examples given in your text. So children, please like, share and subscribe my channel. And now to begin with the chapter profit, loss and discount. You should all know that profit is always when your selling price is more. So profit is selling price minus cost price. And loss is always when your cost price is more. So cost price minus selling price. These formulas you have already done it last year. So I am not repeating with this, but I have written it down for you, of course. Remember always that profit percent or the loss percent is always reckoned on the cost price. So it is given by profit by CP into 100, and the loss percent is given by profit by CP loss by CP into 100. There are two other formulas which I have written it down for you, that is to calculate the selling price when you are given the gain percent or the loss percent. So 100 plus gain percent by 100 into CP, or 100 minus loss percent by 100 into CP will give you the selling price. Similarly, I have written down the formula for cost price also. Please learn it properly. And for discount, selling price is mark price or the list price minus discount, and discount percent is always reckoned on the marked price. Therefore discount percent is discount by MP into 100. All the possible formulas that you will need, I have noted it down here for discount. This side is for profit and loss percent. Learn all of them please. So now without wasting time, let's go to the type of question. And the first type of question that I have written down here is this, and I have covered the other two halves so that you don't have any confusion. And the first question says that a fruit seller buys oranges at 4 for rupees 3 and sells at 3 for rupees 4. Find his profit percent. You have to keep one thing in mind here, that if it is a profit percent or a loss percent, the number of articles should be same. You cannot compare the selling price of 10 articles with the cost price of 20 articles. So here, according to the question, the cost price of 4 oranges is rupees 3 given. So the cost price of 1 orange is 3 by 4. Also given the selling price of 3 oranges is rupees 4, making the number of articles same. The selling price of 1 orange is 4 by 3. Therefore, the profit is SP minus CP. Substitute 4 by 3 minus 3 by 4 is 7 by 12. Now, to come for the profit percent, it is given by profit by CP into 100%. We substitute 7 by 12 divided by 3 by 4. We are getting it from here into 100. Reciprocate division. I don't think I have to tell you how it is done. And the answer is 77 whole 7 by I have not solved the multiplication and division part for you because I am sure each one of you is now able to simplify correctly and write the answer. If you don't get the exact answer, leave it in the mixed form. If it is possible to give in the decimal, go by it, but even this form is correct. Now to go for the next question, and the question reads as, by selling a certain number of goods for rupees 5,500, a shopkeeper loses equal to 1/10 of their selling price. Find the loss percent. So according to the question, selling price is 5,500, loss is 1/10 of SP. Substitute and you get the answer loss as 550. We know the formula of cost price, selling price plus loss, and we substitute, we add, and we get the cost price. Now to come by the formula of loss percent, it is loss by CP into 100. So we substitute 550 loss, 6050 is the CP into 100. Again, we don't get the exact, and I have written it down in the mixed formula. Please have a rough column and please don't make this mistake of doing the mental calculation. Have a little bit of working and put the answer. The next question. And the question reads, the cost price of an article is 90% of its selling price. Find the profit or the lost percent. Again, we assume, let the CP be rupees X, assumption question. So let the SP be rupees X. So the CP is 90% of its SP, that is 90 by 100 into X, that is 9 by 10X. We know the formula. Profit is SP minus CP. We substitute and we get it as X by 10. Now we come to the profit percent formula, that is profit by CP into 100. We substitute X by 10, CP 9X by 10. We reciprocate, we multiply, and we get the answer here. So please be very particular while calculating. We go to the next set of question, and the question reads as this. The CP of an article is 30% less than its SP. Find the profit or the loss percent. A type almost similar to the one which we did it just now. Here we assume again SP to be rupees X. So our CP is 30% less X minus 30 by 100X, and we get it as 7X by 10. We now know that profit is SP minus CP, X minus 7 by 10X, and we get the profit in terms of X. We come to the formula of profit percent, which is profit by CP into 100. We substitute 3X by 10 divided by 7X by 10 into 100. We reciprocate, we calculate, and we get the answer in the mixed form. Next type of question, without wasting time, very interesting question and one of my favorite ones. 300 eggs are bought at 80 paise each. 30 eggs were broken and the rest was sold at 1 rupee each. Find the gain or the loss percent. The person buys 300 but 30 of them were broken. So the 300 eggs that were bought at 80 paise gives us the CP, that is 300 into 0.80 is rupees 240, which is the CP. Number of eggs that are remaining, because 30 were broken, that is 300 minus 30 is 270. Therefore we know the SP, which was sold at 1 rupee per piece. So 270 into 1 is rupees 270. Therefore, we get to know the profit, that is SP minus CP is 270 minus 240 is 30 rupees. And the profit percent is profit by CP into 100. And we substitute 30 by 240 into 100. And we get the answer in approx decimal. Exactly 12.5%. So now the next question, where a man sold his bicycle for 405. We know the SP. but he loses 1/10 of the CP. We have got no discussion about the CP, so we assume the CP to be rupees X, and the loss is 1/10 of X, that is X by 10. So we know that SP is CP minus loss. We substitute, that is LHS. CP is X, loss is X by 10, and we know the SP given in the question is 405. A linear equation to be solved. I will not teach you how, because you have done enough of linear equation calculation from standard 6 onwards, and we get the value of X as 450, which is our CP as assumed. So the loss is 1/10 of this as 45. Loss percent is loss by CP into 100. So 45 by 450, and the answer is 10%. A very simple question, but the way it has been put, you have to be very particular, remembering what is asked and what are given. We come to the next question. If John sells his bicycle for rupees 637 and suffers a loss of 9%. If he has sold it for 637, he suffered a loss of 9% is the question. What price should it be sold in order to have a profit of 5%? This is desired and this is actually incurred. So the selling price, what is provided in the question, is 637. Loss percent is 9%. Get into the formula of CP is 100 by 100 minus loss percent into SP. That is 100 by 100 minus 9 into 637. So 100 by 91 into 637 is 700, which is the cost price. The bicycle was bought at 700. Had he got a 5% profit, which is desired according to the question, his SP should have been, by the formula, 100 plus gain percent by 100 into CP. So 100 plus 5 by 100 into 700. Calculate, cancel, and you will get the answer as 735. Calculation, may I repeat, I have not shown it to you. Being standard 8th child, you are smart enough to do that. The next question. 2 tape recorders were sold at 990 each, gaining 10% on one, losing 10% on the other. Find the total gain or the loss percent on the whole transaction. How much did he gain or lose in percent in the whole transaction? So, according to the question, there were 2 and sold at 990 each. So, our total SP should be 990 into 2, that is 1980. Individually, to find out the cost price of each, I have not written down the formula once again just to avoid repetition, but you all do not do, because there will be only 2 to 3 questions in the question paper and you are expected to write all the formulas correctly and then substitute it correctly and calculate it correctly and get the correct answer. And I'm telling you children, if you are watching the video carefully, if you are practicing enough, there will be no chance of making mistake. I guarantee that. Okay. So the cost price, as we know the formula, 100 by 100 plus gain percent into SP. So we know our 10% profit. So 100 by 100 plus 10 is 110 into 990. First CP we got as 900. For the second tape recorder, where he had a loss of 10%, it is 100 by 100 minus 10, that is 90, into 990 is 1100. When we total the two, we get the total cost price of the 2 tape recorders as 900 plus 1100 as 2000. Loss is CP minus SP, that is 20, 2000 minus 1980. Loss percent is given by loss by CP into 100, substitute, and we get a 1% loss in the whole transaction. Very interesting question. Do it in parts. Your answer can never be wrong. The next type of question that I have taken is this. This is one very interesting question. Children, please pay attention. John sold an article to Peter at 20% profit and Peter sold it to Mohan at 5% loss. If Mohan paid 912, find how much John paid for it. So Mohan paid this 912 to Peter. That means Mohan's cost price is Peter's selling price. And I think I'm clear here. John sold it to Peter. Peter sold it to Mohan. Mohan paid 912. That means Mohan's cost price is 912 and he gave it to Peter. That means Peter's selling price is 912. So now cost price for Mohan is selling price for Peter, which is 912. We got it from the question. In this transaction of Peter to Mohan, there was a loss of 5%. So the cost price for Peter should be 100 by 100 minus loss percent into SP. That is 100 by 95 into 912. We have put it in this form of product because we don't need the answer exactly. You may calculate, cancel and give the exact answer. You may not, because the question is not demanding how much is the cost price of Peter or how much is the selling price of John. The question is asking the cost price of John. Here we got the cost price of Peter, which is actually the selling price for John. So in this transaction of John to Peter, there was a profit of 20%. So the cost price for John is 100 by 100 plus gain percent, that is 100 plus 20, into the selling price, which is now 100 by 95 into 912, and we got the answer as 800. Don't put it down exactly, children. Pause the video here, solve this calculation 100 by 120 into 100 by 95 into 912. They will all get cancelled. You check it out. Please have a rough column. I request you all, and get the answer. This question is very interesting. I like the question as well. So the next type of question that I have taken is this. A fruit seller sells 4 oranges for ₹3, gaining 50%. Find his profit on 1 orange and also find the number of oranges he gains if he has to gain ₹24. So we go part wise. The first part that is given in the question is selling price of 4 oranges is ₹3. So as I told you, the number of oranges demanding here is 1. So SP of 1 orange is 3 by 4. That is 75 paise or ₹0.75. Cost price of these 4 oranges is gaining 50%. Should be 100 by 100 plus profit percent into SP. So 100 by 100 plus 50 is 150 into 3, and it is ₹2. But again, number of article 1. So CP of 1 is 2 by 4, that is 50 paise or ₹0.50. Profit of on selling and buying 1 orange is SP minus CP, that is 0.75 minus 0.50, which is 0.25. I've written the answer directly here. You all will not do it, please, because you have to show because substitution is very important. Now you have to find the number of oranges on gaining 24, which is given by a formula total gain by gain in 1. The total gain is 24, the gain in 1 is 25 paise, and the number of oranges are 96. This calculation of division, please do it in the rough work. Do not copy the answer. I have already told you. The next question that we have taken here is CP of 20 articles is same as selling price of 16 articles. Here the number of articles are different, so we assume let the CP of 1 article be ₹X. Keeping the number of articles same, let the CP of 16 article be ₹16. So the SP of 16 article according to the question is the cost price of 20 articles, which is 20X. Now the profit is SP minus CP. 20 minus 16 is 4X. Now going back to that formula of profit percent, profit by CP into 100, substitute 4X by 16X into 100, and the profit is 25%. A similar question is also taken here, one more, that is selling 8 pence sham loses equal to cost price of 2 pence. Here again, let the CP of 1 article be ₹X, So the CP of 8 pence is rupees 8x, and the loss is equal to cost price of 2 pence, so that is 2x. So loss percent is loss by CP into 100. Substitute 2x by 8x into 100, and it is 25%. This was a very simple question, but yes, a similar type, so I have just included it. The next type of question that I have taken here is a shopkeeper bought rice worth rupees 4,500. Important question. He sold 1/3 of it at 10% profit. If he desires a profit of 12% on the whole transaction, find his selling price and the profit percent on the rest of the rice. Now, the total CP of the rice that he was dealing with was rupees 4,500. And he wanted a profit of 12%. So his total selling price should be 100 plus profit percent by 100 into CP. I have not repeated the question, children, but again, don't do this mistake. You should write it. So 100 plus 12 is 112 by 100 into 4,500. Calculation, cancellation, and the answer is 5,040 should be the selling price in order to profit 12% on the whole transaction. But he sold 1/3 of it. So the CP of 1/3 of the rice that he bought was 4,500 into 1 by 3 as 1,500. And he made a profit of 10% here according to the question. So the selling price is 110 by 100 into 1,500 is 1,650. So for the rest of the rice which is left, the cost price should be the total cost minus the cost of 1/3, that is 4,500 minus 1,500 is 3,000. And the selling price should be the total selling price minus the selling price of 1/3. So 5,040 minus 1,650 is 3,390. So the profit is SP minus CP, that is 3,390 minus 3,000 is 390. And the profit percent is given by profit by CP into 100. Calculate, and it comes to 13%. Very good question. The next type. Raju sells a watch at 5% profit. Had he sold it for 24 more, that means rupees 24 more, he would have gained 11%. Find the cost price. We do not know what the cost price, but we know that profit percent is always reckoned on cost price. So we assume the CP to be rupees 100. In order to make profit percent of 5, which he had made, his SP was 105. But he was willing to have 11% profit, so his SP should have been 111. Therefore, he should have increased the selling price by rupees 6. So when he should have increased the selling price by 6, his CP was 100. When he had to increase it by 1, his CP is 100 by 6, unitary method. But according to the question, his selling price was 24 more. So if the selling price was 24 rupees more, the cost price should be 100 by 6 into 24. The next question. Find the selling price and the discount. Now we come to the discount part. If the article is available at 9% discount and the list price or the mark price is 1,400. So let's write whatever is provided in the question. That is, discount percent is 9%. Mark price is 1,400, and we know the formula that discount percent is discount by MP into 100, because as I told you, discount percent is always reckoned on mark price. So 9 according to the question is equal to D by 1,400 given into 100, and we get the discount as 126. Putting into the formula of SP is mark price minus discount. 1,400 minus 126 is this. Now the next type of question. By selling an article at 20% discount, a shopkeeper gains 25%. If the selling price is 1,440, find the mark price and the cost price of the article. These are all direct formula based questions. So I have just written down selling price given, profit percent given. We know now the formula of CP. We wrote the formula, substitute, and the answer. The next part. selling price given, discount percent given. Put the formula of mark price, that is 100 by 100 minus discount percent into SP. Substitute and the answer. By now you have all understood how to write the correct formula, how to substitute, how to calculate. So we don't go into that detail. And the next question is, on allowing 20% discount, a shopkeeper gains 20% on an article. If the CP is given, find the mark price. So we write what is given, CP, we write profit percent, we know the formula of selling price, I'm not repeating, substitute and we find the selling price. Now from the selling price that we found out just now and the discount percent given in the question, we write the formula of mark price, substitute and we know the answer. These are simple ones, straight question. Next one. If cost price is 25% below the mark price of an article, and if the cost price is 2,400, discount percent given is 15%, find the mark price, selling price and profit percent. So let us assume that the mark price is rupees X. Given that the cost price is 25% below, that is X minus 25 by 100X, and we know how much is the cost price. We have a linear calculation of X and we find out the mark price. Now getting into the formula, when the mark price is given, the discount percent is given in the question. From the formula, SP is 100 minus discount percent by 100 into MP. We substitute and we get the selling price. So the profit is SP minus CP and the profit percent is profit by CP into 100 and we know the answer. So these are some of the questions which I have taken it down for you. Please watch the video and solve all the questions given in your text, and I am sure you will not have any difficulty to solve the questions. But if you have any, in case you have some doubts, please put it in the comment section. I will clear them. And children, please hit the like button, share and subscribe my channel. Do hit the bell icon to get notified about my upcoming video.